Wednesday, May 15th, 2013. This is Inmate 1776. It's hot as hell. I am finishing my third day of the fast. Tomorrow is going to be strictly water. I've been drinking some juice up until this point. Guessing tomorrow is going to be when it gets pure rock guts at that point in time. Outside of that, I've been pretty good though. Got a lot of stuff set up trying to communicate with the media, try to get this story out about Guantanamo Bay and the hunger strike in some of the mainstream media in Indiana, and I think we might actually be able to do it. I did want to mention today, start giving more info about Guantanamo Bay. There's an article I ran into, 6 things every American should know about Guantanamo Bay, and I just wanted to go over a few of those. That's from alternet.com, I believe. And a few of those things are like, number one, 86 of the detainees that are being kept in Guantanamo Bay out of the 166, that's a majority of the detainees, have already been cleared to leave Guantanamo Bay. And the reason they're not right now is because after a terrorist plot was discovered supposedly in 2009, people have been unable to release the prisoners to Yemen. A lot of them are Yemenis. I believe like 56 out of the 86 prisoners that are cleared for release are from Yemen originally, but they're having difficulties because they can't really release prisoners unless they guarantee that they won't be involved in any future quote-unquote terror plot. So there's difficulties in releasing those prisoners right now. Everything's politically complex with this issue. Another one of those 6 things that every American should know about Guantanamo Bay is why the hunger strikes started. The hunger strikes are sort of what I'm in support of right now. Not sort of, is what I am in support of right now with the hunger strike that I'm taking. And they were started because of cell raids where personal items and even religious related items were being confiscated from people's cells, and that was kind of fueled, to quote the article, fueled by indefinite detention. A lot of the prisoners that haven't been cleared for release are being held indefinitely, many of them with very little evidence that they had any involvement whatsoever with any type of terrorist plot or anything like that. And that's kind of what fueled the entire hunger strike there right now. And speaking of the hunger strike, one of the other 6 things that everyone should know, every American should know about the Guantanamo Bay right now, is that the medical teams that have arrived, if anyone's been keeping a close eye on the news, some medical teams have arrived to Guantanamo Bay, and it is verified, they are there to force feed the prisoners. The president of the American Medical Association, Jeffrey Lazarus, has actually made the statement that he doesn't agree with the force feeding. He made the statement that every medical patient deserves the right to decide if they get a medical treatment or not, which force feeding obviously is a medical treatment. And he believes that's in violation of their rights. I agree with that. And those are 3 of the 6 things. Go check out the article if you want to. I believe it's like on Alternet. 6 things every American should know about Guantanamo Bay. And just to say a little bit more about why I'm doing this, what really fueled me to do this, as you know, it's the hunger strike for journalistic integrity, was that I was enraged that all of the news that I heard about from Guantanamo Bay was coming from international sources like Al Jazeera, Russian Times, other news sources that I like a lot, but I was just extremely enraged by the fact that American news was barely, if not like covering it at all. I know there's a pretty in-depth New York Times article that came out recently. I still don't think it's getting the attention that it deserves, and I'm hoping to by challenging the 10 major newspapers in Indiana, trying to help spread what's going on. I really don't think the public will deal with it if they knew exact details. I just don't think that they can deal with the cognitive dissonance of believing that they deserve the right to a fair trial, a fair and speedy trial, and then can't hold that quote-unquote unalienable right to all other human beings on the planet, really. Like, it kind of loses all its justification. So I'm hoping that by doing this I can kind of raise awareness about exactly how contradictory it is that certain people are allowed these rights because of where they're born and who or what they're involved with, and other people are not. So that's our journal for day 3, the third day interrogation. Stay tuned, and yes, it is still hot as hell.